So, listen, I'm just thinking about this. I'm not just thinking about it. It's been something I've been thinking about for a long time. So, I don't even know how to start. Cause like I made the video because I was having a conversation with somebody that I know. And I was like, no, my experience is da 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 da. And they're like, oh, they got distracted with their kids and shit. And that's fine. Nobody's judging them for that. The issue is this. We got a lot of this in the world. And we got a lot of misconceptions in the world. So, alright. I have been well known to be the person that's like, because I just don't understand. And this is the debate. I'm like, because I'm like, this is how fucked up it is, okay? The debate is this. And it's not even a debate, because when I said what I said what I said, it was final. It wasn't leaving room for niggas to have a debate. I said what I said, and I said, if you showing us all these skinny ass bitches out here, and all these ads and all this shit, why the fuck we not seeing like thick bitches out here? Like, you know, and the niggas are talking about, oh, thick this and thick that, ass and titties. Okay, so why are we not seeing that? If they claim that and we like, why you not being universal? Okay. Why are you not doing that? Then all of a sudden now everybody want to be like, oh, let's get us a thick model. Let's get us a overweight model. Bitch, not even overweight, okay? She not even overweight. She not even obese. When you look at the statistics. Or she's barely obese when you look at the statistics. And it's not to sit there and be like, oh, you know, when you're morbidly obese, that's sexy. And it's not to say that as a collective. It's to say, first of all, there's niggas out there that love that shit. It's niggas that are feeders, feeding bitches, making them fat like that. There's a thing. My new wave is that everything is like an onion. There's layers to everything, okay? But my shit, when I say, hey, I would like to see some thick women, girls with proportion, you know, ass and titties in advertising. It's because I don't want to see fucking no tittied ass like women that are making me look at when I'm looking at an advertising, I'm thinking about like children. I'm like, they don't have no titties. They like kids don't have no titties. Like, I'm looking at you, I'm telling you, listen, I don't want to be looking at no titties. You might be trying to make me look at that advertisement and say, look at them little kids, you know. Look at them little kids. And I'm sitting there like, no, ma'am. No, sir. It's supposed to be some tits and ass up in this bitch. And we don't need it to be the strip club, but we need something that's a little bit down to earth here. Okay? Because y'all niggas not down to earth. If that's what you're thinking about, that's not down to earth. The majority of the population, no matter what their creed is, we not trying to be doing that shit. If you showing us little tiny everything, you're going to be basically manufacturing pedophiles, okay? And we don't want that. We trying to do away with them. So we saying, can we get a little thickness? Then all of a sudden, now we got extreme voluptuousness, okay? When I say extreme, I'm talking about the lips are like this. The lips are like this. The eyebrows are like this. The titties are over there with the TV. The ass is over there making a cushion for your bed. It's almost like an insult to our intelligence, because they got the money to spend and make themselves ridiculous. They're bringing us ridiculous when we just asked for something that was very basic. I mean, it wasn't like we were asking them for blood, okay? They're giving us porquería. Pasal. Cosa que tan pasal. La cosa que tan loquería. And we're just sitting over there like, the fuck is this? Like, what? And there was people that are about it, but I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I'm not about it. I don't know who's about it, but they could blame whoever they want to say. I'm not even going to point the finger and say it was the dudes that did it. Because at first it was the dudes that are like, oh, we like big ass, big titties. No, I wasn't even saying that. I was talking about proportion and why the hell that you're talking about a twig is in front of me. And I'm supposed to be like, oh, that's okay. When the only people that are twigs are fucking prepubescent fucking human beings. So if you're showing me twigs, you're a child molester. I don't give a fuck if you say that I'm spitting all over the... I don't give a fuck if you say that that's your standard of beauty. I'm looking at you. Even if you're saying that, and you're saying that the epitome of beauty is somebody that has the body structure of somebody that has literally no hormones. They don't have no titties, no little nips, no nothing. They just flat. Okay? And you're showing me that as if that's something that I should want. You're trying to program me to be a child molester. That's how I'm looking at you. And you're a child molester. People should be looking at you. I don't know what you're doing in your life, but people should be looking at you. Because if that's what you're putting on your billboards, and that's what you're saying, and it's not to say that there's not dwarf human beings. No, they're not giving dwarf human beings the fucking forefront. They're not giving niggas with disabilities, none of that shit. They're not putting them on the forefront. They're putting regular bitches that are fucking representing with anorexia and everything in minute proportions to basically like fuck your brain up to make you be attracted to like little girls. That's how they doing it. And then I'm looking at it like they're calling us gays all fucked up, and I'm looking at them like I don't give a fuck what they're claiming. This is what they're presenting. The facts are the facts. We're asking for this. They're giving us the gross opposite. Before that, they were giving us the gross opposite. What excuse do they have now? They don't have no excuse. Then they're looking at us like, oh, we're lazy and da-da-da-da. No. Because if anybody that has had weight on them that wants to lose it, that has tried everything, those people can be honest with themselves and admit that no matter what anybody told them, once they remove the stress of giving a fuck about what these trash ass niggas are saying, and it's not to say they didn't come with no science and this and this and that, because every body is different. Once they decided to get up in their own wave, do whatever they felt like, throw out giving a fuck about the weight, then they lost weight. Then they built muscle. Everybody who, I don't give a fuck if you're trying to make a brand, whatever it is, you better be honest in the damn comments. Don't be out here bullshitting. Don't be trying to sell your product, none of that shit. Put that shit to the side. Be honest for one time in your life. Be honest for one time in your life. Because I gained 50 pounds in 30 days taking psych medications. And after, I busted my fucking ass to lose weight. Busted my fucking ass. Busted it. And lost nothing. Then I was like, you know what? Fuck these trash ass doctors. Fuck all this shit. Man, look. I'm not taking none of this shit. I'm not worrying about none of this health shit. I'm just gonna go with the flow. I'm gonna feel good about what I'm doing. With my body, I'm gonna get intuitive. I'm gonna intuitively grocery shop. When my body tells me this is what I need, this is what I'm gonna do. When I feel like I need to sleep, when I feel like I need to rest, when I feel like I need to move, that's what I'm gonna do. Because it was a wild card, because it was so different than everything that these niggas were telling me. Oh, it was so wild because it was different than everything. But I trust myself. I might not trust a lot of people, but I trust myself. And at least if I fuck up, I'm not even going to be bad at myself. I'm like, you are a mad scientist. That's how I'm going to look at myself. You are a mad scientist trying it all. Like, that's how I'm going to look at myself. When I look at everybody else, I'm like, they know all the stuff. They trying to set it up. They trying to set me up, trying to set us up. They out here on some over there, okay? That thought process itself, whether it be true or not, when you start thinking and giving a shit about what they're talking about you losing weight, you're not going to lose it. You might gain it. Like, I was gaining weight. I was on the elliptical for like 6 hours a day. I was putting in work, fucking my back up, drinking through the pain, doing whatever I could do. And not drinking sugary shit, just straight vodka, fuck it. Smoking, whatever the fuck. I didn't give a fuck. I wasn't taking in no calories, though. So everything that they said, not taking in no carbs either. Everything that they say is bullshit, depending on your blood type, depending on your body type, depending on your spiritual type. And I'm telling you, if you don't listen to yourself, if your fucking self tells you, you better take your ass out there and make them brownies, you better make them fucking brownies. You better make them, and that's it. Because you might need it. Them brownies might be the reason that you take a shit. And you're not sitting there with all that food inside of you for a fucking week. And you can't shit. You better make them, and that's it. And don't feel bad about that shit. Fuck these trash ass bitches, and that's it. Let it go. Trust me if you don't trust nobody else. Because I ain't going to sit here and fucking worry about what these niggas think about me. I'm going to say it like it is, and that's it. They can twist my words all they want, but I'll still be like this.